Hi guys, and welcome back to Toucan Tarot. And today we're going to be looking at why haven't they contacted you. And so we're going to be delving into hopefully the minds of the person you're thinking of. We're going to do pick a crystal as usual. You can find the timestamps below if you want to skip straight there. We've got crystal 1, crystal 2 and crystal 3. Again, timestamps below, but I just wanted to say hello to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I plan on getting an awful lot more content out there, and give me some ideas of what kind of videos you would like to see, what kind of questions you would like to see answered. I could definitely do with your input on that. You will notice that I have added some affirmation, or well, I've added one video so far. I do affirmations a lot, guys. I've done them whilst I've been growing up, but you know, I've never been quite consistent. So really, this video is for me. So it reminds me to do it. And I've given myself this 21-day challenge. You can pick it up, of course, anytime, but have a look. It's on my channel. You should find the video there. It's the I Am Morning, and I plan on doing a series of I Am. So we're going to do awakening, all sorts of different ones. Again, any ideas of videos, affirmation videos that you'd like to see, let me know below. For those of you that aren't subscribers, that are new here, hello to you too. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm on a mission right now to hit 500 subscribers. So your help and your support is so appreciated. I have as well, more good news, opened up to private readings. My schedule, I'm running, I can still meet that 48-hour mark at the moment, but you better get in quick because that's going to be expanding soon. So I keep getting quite a lot of requests. So thank you so much. It's so appreciated, and I really enjoy doing these for you. Let's crack on, shall we? So again, we're looking at why haven't they contacted you. Whilst you're choosing your crystal, I just want you to take 5 deep breaths in and out, and I want you to look at these crystals whilst you're thinking about the person that you're thinking of, and why haven't they contacted you. And we have crystal 1, crystal 2 and crystal 3. So why haven't they contacted you? Let's crack on with your reading, and we're going to start with crystal number 1. This is your reading, and we're looking at why haven't they contacted you. Right, should we just delve straight in? I'm going to start by using the High Tarot. It's my new favourite deck. For those of you that don't know it, go check it out. The High Tarot, created by Dan Francis. He's just awesome, and I just love reading with them. I love handling with them. They're just the most perfect tarot deck that I've ever owned thus far. And I have a few, and I have you guys to thank for that. I get so many donations. Links are all down below if you'd like to do an energy exchange. But yeah, thank you so much. But this is my new favourite one, the High Tarot, and we're going to start again. We're looking at why haven't they contacted you. So we have the orchid, got the mouse, I've got the knife. Just going to bring this over here a bit. I've got the horse, the stone, and we have the siren. Just before we crack straight in, I am going to pull a couple of oracle cards. I'm going to pull you. I was going to pull some Danielle Noel and Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light, but I'm going to pull some Whispers of Love, since this is a love reading. So let's pull one of these. Let's pull 2 of these. So we've got True Love, and we've got Choose Love. Right. So I'm going to start there, and then we're going to build up and add some cards and so forth. And again, we're tuning in here with why haven't they contacted you. I do use my guides to read tarot cards, and really they just act as a kind of trigger. And let's crack on, shall we? And of course we've got Toucan, who's always around protecting and loving whilst doing this reading. So let's just crack on. So let's just dive straight in. Okay, I'm really getting the impression, I say he, by the way, that's natural instinct to me, but of course, whatever relates to you, it might be he or she. But I'm getting a feeling that this person, I mean, of course, the question, why haven't they contacted you? They've got a lot going on, firstly. I mean, that goes without saying. But what I'm really kind of getting from this picture, and I almost want to throw out, they've got responsibility. I almost want to throw out a child. This could be, you know, just, I want to say child, I see a child. However, it could be responsibility of that nature, you know, so someone that they look after. Very much a fatherly figure is what I'm seeing coming through. So someone very much that offers that kind of support and structure to somebody else. So, you know, it's not just them is what I'm seeing here. Or they have a lot of, I don't want to say baggage because it's not negative baggage at all, but they have a lot that they have to take care of. Without a shadow of a doubt. And you see that moving across here with the mouse, and that speaks of obviously the emperor. We're looking at the orchid. You know, they are this fatherly figure. I mean, exactly as the emperor would normally, you know, would normally lay out. That's what I'm feeling here. So it's very true to the card, in fact, and Trani's confirming. We've then got over here even confirming that the mouse, and you know, again getting this real feeling of kind of you know, structure and work, and they are working away. We're looking at the Seven of Pentacles here, of course, but they are working away, and they're feeling a lot of pressure, I'm seeing, from that work, but it's very structured, and they're doing well with that. You know, they're on a mission. They have got a lot of self-doubt though, you know, they almost isolated. They're feeling that they need to kind of do this on their own. I think for whatever's happened, I mean, obviously everything that's happened in the world recently, but this is a timeless reading, of course. I'm referring to lockdown. We've just kind of come out of it. But this is a timeless reading, and I'm just getting the feeling that this person has really, you know, kind of been through the mill. We're looking to the past here, and now they're moving forward, and they're getting things in order, and things are in order, but you know, they're juggling that, they're juggling it all, but things are working, but they're very much kind of driving and putting it all on their shoulders and gone into this isolation mode of they need to look after their stuff right now, you know, they need to look after what it is that they're doing. In regards to you though, I definitely see happiness coming through here. You see this with the sun here, and it really is a case of what I'm feeling. You know, this is all very positive, guys. It really is a case of they're just busy and they've got a lot of responsibility, and it isn't a case of they don't want to spend their time with you or be in contact with you. They've just got so much on. And as I said, they very much, you know, they always have been. You see the Five of Swords here. They always have been their own kind of warrior. And this is very much going within, in a conflict and going within. I say in a conflict, you know, getting a feeling that this person is very dissatisfied. You know, they don't, and in a materialistic way, and you see that pop up here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse there. Very dissatisfied. But again, going back to you, this is why they haven't contacted you. It's all this inner conflict in the answer to the question. But coming back to you, you know, we have got the sun here. And it speaks of happiness and brightness and the horse galloping forward. And that's exactly the energy that I'm feeling, is just a real happy energy. And again, you know, you look at the cards that we've pulled, and it's true love. This love is once in a lifetime. You always have choice. Make yours with love. I'm going to come back to that bit in a moment, because there's a message coming through there for you. But, you know, this person is definitely feeling very positively about you. I absolutely see that. And you see here with the true love card and the sun, you know, they feel very positively. It's just a case if they have so much on, and they have a lot of priority. Again, it's not negative priority, it's good priority. But they really do beat themselves up about this. Again, I refer to the Five of Swords, and you can see the root of it here, which again is they don't feel, and they have, you know, I can see a real materialistic, which this card's linked to, but it's almost as if they don't, you know, they have all this responsibility and they've just started getting their, you know, their stuff together, but they feel that they haven't got enough yet to be able to stand on that platform and offer you and everyone else and feel proud of this is what I've accomplished. But they don't realise that even so far, they've accomplished so much. So they almost need to give themselves a break. But you see that here again, we've got, you know, the devil reverse, the siren. And it's just another reminder of this inner conflict that they have, and this inner torment of they're not enough almost is the biggest message that's coming through. I say this, and this isn't to make them sound as a weak kind of... and that they're on self-destruction, and it's not meant in that way at all, or that they're drowned in negative thought. You know, it's not that far. They're just busy, but those are underlining roots that definitely stem. They just don't feel ready enough, to put it in simple terms. They don't feel ready yet to offer you everything. They're busy getting their things in order, and this is why you haven't heard from them. But that's not to say that the feelings for you aren't positive. So it's a really positive vibe that's coming through, as I said, an energy. So this is really great. You know, they're clearly thinking, they are thinking of you, and that's coming through. But they've just got so much on that you're not their priority at this stage. And that's not a negative thing. It's really not. And I hear you asking, Spirit's telling me that I hear you asking, you know, why are you not somebody's priority at this stage? And trust, all as I'm saying is that there's and hearing is that there's other people thinking that of you too, you know, so you shouldn't jump with that and cling on to those thoughts, because life just is, and things will happen at the right time as they're meant to, and as and when they're meant to. But this is a very positive reading. You know, we were looking in at them and their thoughts, but it's a very positive view. We've got the true love card here. I'm going to pull some more as well. Let's pull, what have we got here? Let's pull some more tarot. And we're going to go in, of course, with some Danielle Noel. Right. And I want to come off of this here. And again, we've got the Five of Swords again, guys. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And then we've got the Three of Cups. And again, you know, we spoke about the Five of Swords, and it's this inner conflict, and it's almost, you've got that reversed here. Obviously here it was upright, and the way that's coming through is the fact that it's just this torment that he has, and they're not feeling good enough. Although he absolutely wishes it could be complete opposite to that. And it's just a case of them getting their oomph together. They do really think about you though, but there really is that block. It's almost like they don't feel that they're good enough. You know, they definitely think about you a lot more than you realise. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. You know, this just goes again, they're just juggling so much here. They're on that real turn of, you know, what could happen, and a turning point. And note as well that this person's on their own. You know, they're literally, it's almost like they're on a personal vision and movement. You know, this is a big turning point, a big destiny point for them. And whoever it is that they're caring for up here, we spoke about that, you know, that they're busy putting things in place, and that's because that's successful, that's gaining momentum here. And we've also got the Three of Cups as well. And normally, you know, this card would be signifying friendships and also I want to say maturity. But of course we've got that flicked over, and this is just telling me that they don't think of you as friends. They think of you as much more than that. So again, they are thinking of you. They are thinking of you positively. It's just a case, I'm just going to pop those up there. It's just a case of the timing for them, and the vision that they're currently in, the mode that they're currently on. I'm going to pull you as well. I've got these fab oracles that have come through: music, art and fashion. I'm going to pull you some of the music, and it's the music legends. So let's see what the music legends have to say. And if there's any messages in there. But guys, again, this is really positive. In fact, just before I do, apologies, we didn't go into this, and they're trying to just remind me, choose love. You always have choice, make yours with love. And, you know, definitely when thinking of this person, I think you automatically expect the negative, and, you know, come at it from a standpoint of your back foot. And you're trying to say that's because you've been very hurt in the past, and you really need to choose love every time. With every thought that comes into your head as a negative, switch it into a positive, a love thought. You could do with doing the affirmations. But yeah, with choose love, it's just a case of a reminder that's coming through with him is almost, you know, he is, or she, they are doing their thing, but they do have a very deep connection to you. And when thinking about them, don't be, the message that's coming through is don't be, oh, what's the word? Don't be frustrated here. Is, you know, choose love instead. Understand that, you know, they're just going through their thing. But it's positive. I'm going to pull out a music legend for you. We have, Leonard Cohen. When it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. Travel lightly through the darkness. Learn to live in the intervals between events. Oh my goodness, it couldn't be more of a message than exactly what we just were talking about with choose your love. And again, learn to live in the intervals between events. It's, you know, this message of, rather than worrying too much about what this person's thinking, because listen, there's true love here. They're not going anywhere. You know, this is going to come back to you soon, and they are going to come into contact. They will. And we're definitely seeing that because they are thinking about you. Again, they've just got a lot going on. But as a message for you, learn to live in the intervals between events. So this is the event you're waiting for. You're waiting for them, but learn to live in the intervals. Choose love in those intervals. All that matters is telling your story well. Travel lightly through the darkness. So you may see this as a darkness period while you're not in connection with these. And let me tell you, oh my God, it's not. There's so much light coming through for you. And Lutrani is saying that this is the biggest mind shift that you need to make. And it's so well put. Learn to live in the intervals between events. Don't worry about, you know, the main event. You need to learn to live in those intervals between it. And within those, there's so much. And the big message here, if you need to kind of go inward here, start meditating and really finding your kind of higher self. The High Priestess is coming up in front of me. I've not got it here as a card, but I can see it right here, and it keeps popping up and popping up. And this is telling me that you need to connect to your higher self more. In these intervals. Let's pull just one more and see what else we're getting. We've got Maria Callas. Compromise is the enemy of perfection. Befriend your inner serpent. You cannot survive on sensation alone. And again, it's this message of going deeper. You know, you can't survive on sensation alone. What a great card and a great message. You know, you need to go deeper. It's not just about relying on these little moments, Lutrani's saying. It's about going deeper. We spoke about meditation and the High Priestess. And in the interval of waiting for this person, you know, or waiting for this event to happen, you need to go within and look within. Befriend your inner serpent. Befriend your inner, every inch of you is what I'm seeing. And, you know, I'm almost seeing strangely like a wheel, and the light's turning on, boom, 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 all the way till it's full light of circle. And you need to boom, 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 fill up your circle of light. That's what I'm seeing here. Fill up your circle. Oh, this is a really lovely reading. I'm going to pull some fashion oracles for you, because why the hell not? And I want to go in a little bit more about you. Maybe a message will come up for them as well. But let's have a look what the great designers of our history have to say. Oh, we've got Yves Saint Laurent, YSL. And Yves Saint Laurent wants to say, think like a Parisian and dress with a certain je ne sais quoi. Absolutely, think like a Parisian and dress with a certain je ne sais quoi. And when they're saying think like a Persian, you know, what's coming through here is that creative, think creatively, but about yourself, and dress with a certain je ne sais quoi, you know, but more peacock is what I'm seeing here. Make Marrakesh your mood board. Days off are for imagination, not dressing down. Exactly, these days off, these in-between moments that we're speaking of, they're for imagination, not dressing down. I love that, and I love Yves Saint Laurent, of course, who doesn't? Right, let's have a look at who else and what else we've got to hear from. Amazing. Suzy Menkes, fashion is a statement of intent. A pompadour quiff is a signature. Find one of your own. Don't wait for a rainy day to wear your favourite clothes. And again, it's all speaking of, you know, don't wait for the moment to be yourself and shine. It's almost like Lutrani's saying here, it's almost as if you've got this inner feeling of you're not going to start until this connection starts. And boy, that's so wrong. And a real message of you need to vroom, 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 jazz yourself up, and they'll notice that. Just for the record, that's side note though. But you need to step into your own, you know, days off your imagination. Do not dress down. What's your signature? You know, pompadour quiff is a signature. Find one of your own, and don't wait for the rainy day to wear your favourite clothes. Again, it's just, you know, speaking more of, it says here, fashion is a statement of intent. What's your intent? You need to drive that forward and go within to find that. This is such a lovely reading, and I'm really inspired to pull you as a final bit to your reading is an oracle. Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light card. She has great messages, especially when we talk about going within. We've got boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And I'm really hearing that this is you. This is yourself. This is you here. And these are all the things that you want around you. And you need to work out more about you. You need to push the outward things out. And that's the message in here. This card can be interpreted a lot of different ways. But what I'm seeing here is that you need to push out everything external right now, including this person, because this is going to happen. And we're going to go back to that in the overview. This is going to happen. But you need to really concentrate on you and notice her spread out and her chakra points lit up. And we're speaking about these full circles. This is where we need to go. So just as an overview, and what a lovely reading. I'm so glad and I'm so happy because take this away in your day with the spring in your step, because it's beautiful. And so the question, why haven't they contacted you? They've just got so much on. We spoke about them having a real responsibility there that they're doing very well with, by the way. So we're looking at a real brave and well put together person here. You know, yes, they have inner demons. We all do. We all have things that we're struggling with, but they're really well put together person, and they hold this I'm getting my words muddled up. Sorry, they hold this responsibility well. They've just got a lot going on. You know, they're working away at the mission to make this a very stable unit. They don't feel they quite have enough yet in regards to you or their love life, but they very much do have this strong connection to you. And it goes, again, there's two things why they haven't contacted you. One, they honestly do just have so much on their plate, but there is definitely this feeling that keeps coming up here about that their insecurities. They don't feel materialistically that they have enough to offer you yet. But they do think the absolute world of you. We see the sun, you know, you bring happiness into their life, you do, and they see that. We've got the true love card here. You know, there's definitely romance in this moving forward and on the cards. It's just they're busy. It's just they're busy. There's a real strong reminder though throughout the reading for you, and then it overtook and told you to, you know, wait whilst you're in this waiting period, you know, dazzle, become more Yves Saint Laurent, become more Susan Menkesh, you know, develop, find your signature you, find your intent, find your destiny. You can do that by going within, you know, learn to live in the intervals between events, and you can't survive on sensation alone. So you've got to go within and find that deeper you. Boundaries, again, we spoke that this card was about pushing out all outer, including him, and igniting these inner beautiful chakras and this inner light that you have, and you can do that by meditating, Glutron says, and this will happen, so you don't need to worry. What a lovely reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Definitely start doing affirmations and meditation, more importantly. I haven't done any meditation videos yet. I'm going to hold back on those and just concentrate on the affirmations. Definitely check those out, because you could definitely do with some. I've got a 21-day challenge on at the moment. And in fact, a great idea for you would be not only to do those meditations, and it's only 10 minutes a day for 21 days. Do those meditations for the next 21 days, but also every night for the next 21 days for 10 minutes in the evening. So do your morning meditations on the video on my channel, but for the evening when you're in bed, for 10 minutes before you fall asleep, just go within and practice your meditation. If you already do meditate, just go within more, because you've got to start filling up those lights. And once you go within, just explore and so forth. There's lots of great guided meditations on YouTube. Yeah, so go within more. I'm sending so much love and light to you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And yeah, they're just busy and have got a lot of responsibility on at the moment, but they absolutely do think the world of you. And for the meantime, you just do you. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Love and light, and I will see you very soon. Hi guys, if you chose crystal number 2, this is your reading. So I'm going to pop these over here. So what we're looking at is why haven't they contacted you? I'm going to be using quite a few different cards for this. We're going to start off with the High Tarot, which I've actually got the box over here. I'm in love with this deck, guys. Dan Francis, the creator, is just such a joy. His illustrations are amazing. I love his interpretations. And of course, I read mainly through my guides, so they just act as a kind of trigger. But oh, they're just amazing. They really are. And they're so lovely. For all you tarot readers out there, they're so lovely to shuffle. So I definitely recommend them. These have just popped out. I'm told that they're not significant, so I'm just going to pop them in. So we are looking at why haven't they contacted you? Why haven't they contacted you? So let's see what we've got. For those of you that have watched my channel before, I do read with my guides. So I'll be reading with Lutran today. Let's have a look. We've got the bottle, the jewel, the statue, the leaves, the moth, and we've got the Bull. Interesting, okay. And then I'm also going to pull, I'm actually going to pull some, I'm going to pull, sorry, I normally at this stage use the Rebecca Campbell Works with Light cards, but I'm going to pull Whispers of Love, since this is a love reading and we're looking at that. So I'm going to pull a couple of those, in fact. Okay, right, so we've got practice compassion and do something with someone. I'm going to pull out a load of other cards as well, but should we just crack straight in? Great. So, you know, I'm very much someone that says my readings, just how it is. Like, you know, you can't help what comes through, but we're feeling that they're clearly distracted. You know, why haven't they contacted yet? They're not thinking about you, to be quite frank. They're hugely distracted. You know, we've got a lot of aces. We've got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. We've got Death reversed here, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Moon. But first of all, let's look at the aces. You know, they're very much, I'm getting an immaturity as well from this person as well. First thing that's coming out, I can almost literally seeing a vision of this kind of almost Joker type character, but in a, you know, there's a naivety there, there's a youngness. So I'm getting kind of, not necessarily an age, but definitely, you know, a childlike, bit of more of an immature character, but they're on the start of many things in their life. I mean, goodness, you've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and I see that they're on the start of this journey, that they're in the middle of kind of going forth with, and you're just not on their mind. They're busy with this. And in regards to you, I'm just not seeing it, guys. I'm so sorry. They're just not thinking of you. You know, you see here a fear of change, you know, I'm seeing coming through. They're just not, and yeah, it's a fear of change, I think, is what, when they think of you, it is that change thing. I get a feeling you're quite different to this person, and they're just not ready, or, you know, that they're on a completely different path. That's all I'm seeing here, completely different path, without a shadow of a doubt. Again, you know, you've got the Seven of Swords here. They're just leaping forward on their own mission alone, I would like to say there as well. You know, they're kind of taking control of their world and going forth, and you're just not in that. Note the Lack of Cups card as well here. But we've got the Moth, the Page of Wands. And again, this just ties into, again, this is why haven't they contacted you? They're just so busy on doing their own thing. But they've got a big project on at the moment that, you know, is very much a start. I see a lot of light coming from this person as in excitement. They're very excited about whatever this thing is that they're doing or that they've started. And they're on that mission. And when it comes to you, unfortunately, they're just not thinking of you at all. And I'm so sorry that that's so blunt, but it's important you know this, because, you know, it's in the messages here. Practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective, and give your attention to another. That's what the card that's come up here. Do something for someone, and it, you know, it goes on of what we're saying here. Listen, so, you know, those things that are meant for you will come to you, and those things that aren't, don't. And you mustn't beat yourself up about this, Luchuan says. It's as if you've let this take up too much of your space. If this person is meant for you, they will gravitate back to you when the time is right. That time is just not now, unfortunately so, and I'm so sorry to say that. But we speak here, we've got this card here that says practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. And Luchuan is saying, you know, this is in regards to yourself. Practice compassion on yourself. Give yourself a break. And, you know, because the thing that's coming through here is, am I not enough? That's a thought process that's coming through from you. You think, well, am I not enough? Why am I not in their mind? Why am I not in their, you know, mindset and their dreams and their path? Because they've just got too, you know, they've just got too much of their own thing. But the question that's coming through here to ask yourself is, why are you attached so much to this? You know, why do you attach yourself to something that isn't giving you much back, is what Luchuan is asking. And that's a real big question to go inwards and think about, because that's the real message that's coming through. You know, your reliance on others to make you feel a certain way. And you need to find the trigger for that. Why is that? Because this person, I'm just seeing, is a complete trigger for that. I'm going to pull out some more for you. And I'm going to pull, in fact, let me just pull out some more tarot before we get more oracles. I've got the Danielle Noel deck here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a few of these, But yeah, I'm just getting the real message of, you know, you need to go within and concentrate on you. And also, you know, give attention to another. I, I almost want to say I actually feel someone else coming in for you here on a brighter note, very much. I can see someone over here in the distance, but you have to make yourself available for that person. And again, the biggest message, you just have to make yourself available. Let's pull some more here and see what we get. So we have, sorry, they're new decks, so they're still quite slippery. So we've got the Six of Crystals reversed. We've got the Tower. And we've got the Four of Wands. I'm just going to push these up a little bit. And then I'm going to pull some more oracles as well. But let's have a look at these. So we've got, again, this is about you now. You know, you may feel that this is, you've really invested in this person is what I'm seeing. So you may feel this is very much, you know, things crumbling around you, this message. You may not want to hear it, but it's very much what you needed to, because this is actually a catalyst. This person and this, you know, this answer that you're getting that they're not really thinking about is a catalyst for your own deeper pursuits, you know, and there's a real focus here and strength and support, you know, and a cornerstone in place for you. See the Four of Wands. And, you know, wands, the message that's coming here for you, and what they're trying to say is, you know, wands, we're talking about the spiritual aspect of our lives here with the wands. And so, you know, very spiritual messages coming through. And it's saying that, you know, you have so much strength and support from the realm that you don't realise. You know, there's cornerstones in place for you and hard work that your guides are up to behind the scenes. But there's still so much unfinished, and that you need to go within so that you can unfinish these things, and that you can finish them rather. And that's the work on yourself. But you just need to know that you're so very supported at the moment. So supported. You know, we see here with the Six of Crystals, it's almost as if, I think that this may be even have been interfering with your work is what's coming through. And there's a real kind of struggle here in the work sense. Normally, you know, this card speaks of success and happiness and you know, definitely with crystals we talk about monetary, but that's turned upside down. So I'm getting that this person has really had quite an effect on you. And I'm really inspired right now, guys, to pull you some Work Your Light oracles, because we definitely need some messages from above. But you just need to know that you're supported. And interestingly enough, you need to stop looking out for this support. You need to start looking in, because your guides, and if you do go within already and you have been fortunate enough to meet your guides, there's way more waiting for you that can help you with this subject. And if you haven't met any, then again, they're waiting for you. They can help you with this. So definitely do that. And go within. Meditation is how you can go about that, and do some guided meditations to help you find your guides. Only you can do that, and you can tell if they're your guides. I'm going to pull both of these. We've got Dance with Life, yes, and we've also got Awakening. Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. You absolutely do. The energy that I'm feeling now, it's almost like a real still, stale. And of course, you've just heard this news. And guys, I know it's not as easy as changing, you know, your mind like that. You need to do some affirmations in the morning. I've just released a video. You're more than welcome to do those ones, or create ones of your own that are more apt for you. But that will really help you, you know, because you really do need to shift that energy. You need to dance with life and shift your energy, because there's so much. You are having an awakening. This is you. Look at that beautiful card. You're having an awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being. And as I said, this person is the catalyst for this. So this is really cool. I was going to swear then. This is really cool stuff that's happening right here. Let me pull you some music oracles, and let's see what the music legends of our past have to say. But yeah, layers of love and light. If you want to dig into this a little bit more, let's go ahead and have a private reading into it. But as I mentioned, you've got a lot to look forward to. Let's see what the legends have to say. We've got Keith Richards. He is a legend, isn't he? And be your own best impersonator. Never be accused of anything you haven't already confessed to, and laugh at your own darkness. You do have to laugh at the state you've been in recently, because you've really been down in the dumps and feeling sorry for yourself. And this just isn't you. Like I said, you're having an awakening. And sometimes when that happens, when we are having this energetic upgrade, it throws you off balance a little bit. So just recognize that that is the reason. But, you know, you really need to liven up and look at yourself in a brighter light, is what good old Keith Richards is saying there. And let's have a look as well. We've got Beyonce. Confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. Be both everywhere and nowhere at once. When someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. This is just about, you know, again, I'm saying it all about the heart. So you need to go within and learn to love with everything, the message is. But confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. And you need to get your Beyonce confidence back. You know, you need to get your inner swag, I almost want to say, because, you know, I think this rejection, listen, you knew this before coming to this reading is what Latron is saying. You knew why they hadn't contacted you. You can tell that the vibe just haven't been there. And again, you need to ask yourself the question of why you still want it when that's not giving you that. As I mentioned, you know, free will exists. This is just what the cards are saying. So this person, you know, may well come back to you in the future. This is not a future reading. This is about why they haven't contacted you now. I'm more than happy to go into that reading if you want, but for right now, then you're not on their mind. You know, you've got to go within, and it's all about you. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to pull some fashion oracles as well and see what the great designers of history have to say and words that they have to give you. Ah, yes, Paul Poiret. Look at that card. Oh, legend. Always live beyond your wildest dreams. If there's no style, invent it. If there's a rule, break it. Your wardrobe is a passport to the world of inspiration. And, you know, Luchan just wants me to change the words. I mean, definitely your wardrobe is the passport to the world of inspiration. But also that's, you know, your soul is the passport to the world of inspiration. Your soul is a passport to the world of inspiration. And you need to go within and find that in this awakening. More meditation, guys. I'm going to pull one more for you as well here. And we've got, Mary Quine, raise your hemline and your standards. When people look, make it worth a whistle. Every generation needs a new way to rebel. And again, it's just asking you to go in and find your raw and rebel with it. And you can only do that by, again, going within. There's lots of work. I said here, you know, we've got a lot of spiritualness coming through here. We said about the awakening and that, you know, there's things going on in the background. Cornerstones are there for you. Guides are there for you. So don't feel alone in this situation or of anything in life. Guys, again, I know it wasn't what you wanted to hear, but it was very much what you needed to hear. This is for right now. So, you know, where the future lies with this person, I don't know. But right now, they're not thinking about you. But that's fine. You know, you've got a whole world of amazing awakening coming your way in this period. But yeah, you need to go in. And the big message, remember, from Lutron was to ask yourself why, you know, you have this pattern of attaching yourself so much to things that aren't giving you back. You know, if you can imagine you're filling them up and filling them up with your thoughts, they're not filling you up at all. So whilst you're filling them up full, they're leaving you on empty. And that's what you need to see here. And you need to find someone that's going to give you that. And right now, at least, this person isn't. But don't worry, you've got a lot of support in the realm of spiritual goodness. Go deep in, start doing your affirmations and meditations, and you will be just fine. I'm sending so much love and light to you. Big up love. Do comment below. I'd love to hear from you and how this resonates. I'd love to do a reading if you want to go in a bit deeper. But I will speak to you soon. Take care, guys. Love and light. Hi guys, if you chose crystal number 3, this is your reading and we're looking at why haven't they contacted you. So crystal number 3, what a beautiful crystal as well you chose. And why haven't they contacted you? First of all, we're going to start off with some, I've actually got, excuse me, the box over here, the High Tarot by Dan Francis. I love this deck. But yeah, we're going to start off with these and why haven't they contacted you? Thanks so much for supporting my channel and watching these videos, guys. Remember, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm on a mission. I could do with all the support. But right, they've been well shuffled. Why haven't they contacted you? Let's have a look. So we have the dragonfly, the anemone, the witch, the peacock, the disguise reversed, and we've got the shell reversed. Okie doke. And I'm also going to pull, normally I go straight for the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light cards, but I'm actually going to pull some Love Oracle, Whispers of Love, as this is a love reading essentially. I'm imagining why they contacted you. Let's have a look. And we have Do Something for Somebody. and spiritual connection. Okay. Right. I'm going to pull an array of other cards as well, but let's just dive straight into this now, and then we can add some different cards as we go along. Right. So we've got the Hanged Man and the Three of Swords here. Very much, excuse me, sorry, I'm just going to have to cough. Excuse me. So we've got, yeah, the Hanged Man. And very much a message coming through from Luchuan, and the message coming through here. I mean, normally with the Hanged Man, of course, you see a kind of reversal or a letting go, suspension, you know, stuck almost sometimes. I want to say that this for them is a real... They're heartbroken is what I'm seeing across this. You see that here with the Three of Swords as well. Someone very much has broke their heart and they're almost stuck. You know, this isn't talking about what it usually speaks of surrendering to yourself. They're just stuck. They're that typical hanged man, and they're stuck, but not in necessarily a positive way. And they're stuck in this past relationship. This is why they've not contacted you. They're thinking of someone else, and they're just stuck. They're super stubborn. You see that with the Witch reversed here. You know, we're seeing, and I'm getting a feeling of someone, yeah, not only are they stuck, but they're almost stubborn in their ways and their ideas and views of that relationship. So they still hold a lot on their shoulders, you know, that they're not letting off, and a lot of bitterness that they're holding here. This person really could do with a deep clearing of themselves, because they really are still full of quite a lot of darkness, I want to say, and it all stems back to this. You know, we've then got Judgment here, we've got Knight of Pentacles reversed, the disguise, and we've also got the shells, the Knight of Wands. So again, what's coming through is just, they're at a moment, I mean, with yourself, I'm sorry to say, but they're still in the head of this other. And they're quite possessive about it, I almost feeling. So they have a very, a real possessive kind of feeling over that. And they just haven't moved on. They just haven't moved on. You see that with the Knight of Wands reversed there as well. You know, they're holding that. And it is almost like a possessiveness that's coming through, that they still have over this existing thing that happened, and that's not you. I'm so sorry this isn't the message that you want, but please listen on, because there's some really important messages for you, and that's these ones here. We've got do something for someone, give your attention to another, and then we have a relationship as a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Guys, you know, just in case you're wondering, if you haven't watched my videos before, Latron is my spirit guide. He's the one that helps me out with all my tarot readings. And a big message, and he's confirming this, is, you know, this person isn't for you. And there's a bigger force waiting in the wings, literally. And that absolutely is. And I'm getting a feeling of either soulmate or I mean, I don't want to say twin flame, but, you know, you've had past life connections with this person that's about to come in. This person here, and, you know, like I always say with readings, this is a question about why haven't they contacted you. They're brokenhearted over another still. That's it in short, guys. I'm so sorry to say. That isn't the... And I'm not really getting anything of how they feel towards you, if I'm honest, come through, because all I'm getting is all their feelings towards this other person. You know, we often get this, don't we? And it's so hard when someone still is entangled in another, and unfortunately, and what they're trying to say is you just have to let them ride this out. You know, is this connection going to happen? Not right now. As far as I can see, that's why he's not contacted you. He's still heartbroken. I say he, of course she, he, whichever relates to you, but they're still heartbroken, and they very much not only they're heartbroken, but they very much need to burst out. They've got a lot of trauma in there. And it's interesting to see, because all I can see, and I mentioned this darkness, and it literally is, they're not doing themselves any favours. You know, I speak in all my videos about the importance of affirmations and going within meditation. It's almost like this person gives himself affirmations in a negative way, you know, constantly kind of beating themselves down. And again, it all spirals back into this relationship here. And this person is not for you right now. You know, they cannot give you anything that will benefit you, is what's coming through. So really, for now, you need to just put this person aside. As I mentioned, you know, I'm more than happy to go in and do personal reading for you. All the details of that you'll find below. But this reading here is why haven't they contacted you? This is right here and now. And I'm just feeling that their heart is somewhere else. Yeah. Your heart somewhere else. Sorry about that, guys. What is coming through though, and as I mentioned, it's really interesting because it's forcing you, it's as if your guides, I can hear them all saying, just look the other way, because you've got something really fruitful around the corner and with a really deep connection. Like I say, someone that's past life is what I'm getting. I'm going to draw some more cards on that. Let's use some Danielle Noel cards for this, because that's exciting. I'm sorry it's not perhaps what you wanted to hear on this subject. And as I mentioned, this isn't infinite. This person's completely going. I've not looked into the future. I'm looking at why they're not contacting you now. And their heads are somewhere else. Their heads are somewhere else. Let me just check, because I'm more, as I'm sure you are, I want to know about this connection. Let's have a look in here. How interesting. See, you've asked about one person and you're getting another. Not always what we want, but this is the messages for you. So we've got perspective. Two of Cups. Oh, there's a lover coming in for you guys. We're going to put some over here. Knight of Wands. Interesting. And the Four of Wands. And okay, so definitely this person coming forward. And we mentioned here, give your attention to another. Obviously, this is a love reading anyway. And then it's a relationship, this connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And Latron kind of confirmed that and said, no, that's exactly as the message is. And then we have the Two of Cups come through. The Two of Cups, the Lover's card, stability, harmony, is all of those things are how you're going to be feeling when you're in the energy of this person. And we've then got perspective flipped upside down. The message coming through is you really need to think clearer. You really need to think more clearly. Latron is saying, the fact that you've come here to ask about this person, that's a flag up to you straight away, because this person clearly isn't giving you what you need, is what Latron is saying. They're elsewhere, as we've discussed. So why are you giving them so much of you? There's a real unbalance here, and you need to work that out and start seeing more clearly. When you do see more clearly and you do look to things that fill you up just as much as you fill them up. You feel, if you can imagine you filling somebody up with thoughts, are they filling you up with the same amount? Are they filling you up with the same as what you want to give them? If the answer's that no, then you move on. And there's a big message coming through about energy here. The energy we emit attracts other like energy and so forth. I mean, God, I could speak about energy all day long. And I have the most wonderful talks with my guides about energy, certainly recently. And in fact, Latron says you need to go in and meditate on and around the subject energy as well, because it would really benefit you. But it's almost as if, you're getting sucked into other people's energy as well. That's the danger with you. So for example, with this, you're giving and giving your energy, but you're not actually getting any back. And that's leaving you a bit empty. Whereas you'll notice the shift in connection when you meet somebody that does give you that energy. And right now, as I said, this isn't for you right now. But this is, and this is coming in very, very, it came up in this reading. It's coming in very short term, I'm hearing. But yeah, you need to start seeing clearer. And the energies of this person that are coming through, obviously we've got the Knight of Wands there. And of course, we're seeing definitely something with a very playful and spiritual energy. And I'm seeing this whole connection as spiritual. We spoke about, and we've got here that spiritual connection. It's coming through again here with all these wands that are popping up. And it's as if in your past life, what I'm seeing is that when you've met this soul before, and when you have, you've started something that wasn't finished, and that's what's to be finished in this lifetime. How exciting is this? This is super cool. But yeah, I'm feeling the energy of a really, just a bright light spirit. So you'll definitely notice, especially in comparison to what you've been getting recently from this person, you will definitely notice the big shift in energy. And that's the lesson for you. Latron says is you need to take note of this energy that people give you, especially when we're talking about matters of the heart. So when you are interested in people, you need to look at the energies more. Energy is the biggest thing that's coming through. I'm going to pull some advice cards from the Work Your Light Oracle. I love this deck. awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You are having an awakening, and it is a big one coming, and the Tran said that could not be more truer, and this person's going to help ignite that off. I'm putting it over the top of those cards because it's almost like this has been the catalyst of this. And then we've got protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. And again, I mean, that's a big message when you're in meditation, by the way, but also the message coming through here, and we're speaking more of, I'm going to pop that there, and we're speaking more of Latrani saying, you know, the energies that you've given these people, and it's about soul retrieval and bringing back what's actually good for you, you know, and again, exactly what we've been talking about, bringing back what's good for you and what benefits you, not what leaves you empty, what benefits you. Let's have a look here. I've pulled, I've got some music oracle. Oh, I love this deck. You know, I was sent all the music, the fashion and the art. Thank you so much. You can find details below if you did want to energy exchange and donate a wonderful tarot deck to my collection. It just helps my readings, keeps them looking extra cool. But let's see what the music legend, oh, she got Cher. I love Cher. Nothing becomes a legend more than not giving a damn. Yes, Cher. Bad taste trumps no taste any day. Lovers come and lovers go, but sequins are forever. And this is a reminder, you know, lovers do come and go. And again, not to give out so much energy before it's reciprocated back and given back to you. And, you know, it's beautiful to give energy and always do give energy. That's not what I meant there, Lutran says. But be careful where that's placed, and more importantly, look for it coming back. I'm going to pull another one of these as well for you. So we've got Cher. Oh my God, you're getting all the amazing power women. We've got Tina Turner. It's not what happens that matters, it's how you deal with it. Purge your life of whatever brings you down. Oh, so true, exactly what we've been talking about. The most beautiful lotus blooms in the deepest mud. and you know, I have to say, I can't help but get the feeling that you're very, what's the word? You're not confident right now. This has knocked you back. It's almost knocked you back and given you that feeling of rejection. But this, when you meet this person, it doesn't matter whether you were just caught in a massive rain shower, looking your worst you've ever looked. You're going to bump into this person and they're just going to magnetize towards you. Because again, you have that connection there. So super exciting. I'm going to pull one for the both of you. I'm talking about this new person. And I'm going to pull a fashion oracle and see what the fashion legends have to say about the two of you, because this is an exciting relationship. Potpourri. Always, that sounds like potpourri, doesn't it, when I said that? Always live beyond your wildest dreams. If there's no style, invent it. If there's a rule, break it. Your wardrobe is a passport to the world of inspiration. And really, that's saying your soul is a passport to the world of inspiration. And that's exactly how you two are going to feel. You know, you're really going to ignite just this absolute dreaming, rebellious, you know, breaking the boundaries kind of energy from each other. I love that card. And I'm going to pull one for you as a final one. Oh, you got one of my favorites, Coco Chanel. So this was for you. Be more Coco Chanel. Tweed and twin set support women's rights. Elegance and perfumes are life's only essentials. Fashion isn't what you wear, it's who you should be. And you know, with this, I'm going to change all the fashion connotations and I'm going to put them on your soul and your inner self. Tweed and twin set supports your inner self. So, you know, what you emit on the outside is what you bring back in the inside as well. So love yourself more. Love yourself more. Elegance and perfume are life's only essentials. You know, your mind and your heart are your only essentials, and mother them more. Fashion isn't what you wear, it's who you should be. Your soul isn't just your soul, it's your everything. You know, be more Coco Chanel. Grab yourself, nurture. You know, we see just such an elegant lady, and all Chanel's whole vibe is elegance and simplicity and polished. They're so polished. And again, it's just this message of mother yourself, look after yourself, polish yourself off, because you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You just need to be more Coco Mademoiselle, and it will make you feel better. And I'm not just talking about polish yourself as an appearance, but polish yourself on the inside. More meditation, more affirmations. I've just released some affirmation video, and you can check that out on my channel. And if that doesn't resonate with you, you know, you can write your own affirmations, but that would really serve you well. And I know this wasn't the reading you expected, but definitely one that you needed to hear. It's as if this person is just a catalyst right now for you, to do some diving, but you're not going to have to go completely within, because you've got someone else waiting for you. Yeah, here you are wondering about one person, you've got a flood of them. Again, unfortunately, this person just not right now. They're not thinking of you right now. They're broken by another, but don't even worry about that, because and I know that you will be, and even after me saying this, you're going to still be thinking about this person, but oh my God, you're going to be swept off your feet. So I'm not worried about you at all, because you really are going to be swept off your feet in a love way as well. And it's going to be so deep, because there is this past relationship here. Much love and light to you guys. If you do want to have a personal reading about this or anything else, I've just opened up my reading, so check that out below. Don't forget to hit like, and definitely comment below. I love hearing from you. Let me know how this resonates, or just talk to me, where you're from. I love that. I just find it still such a miraculous and wonderful thing that people watch these videos. So it's truly always humbled and so appreciative. I'm going to do a little meditation after this, and I'm going to put you in my mind, and offer protection and love. So feel that good energy coming your way. And I will see you soon. Please do also hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit the 500 mark, so hopefully you can help me get there. Much love and light to you, and I will speak to you very soon.